It's the kind of matchup that makes college football so great. A bitter rivalry game, a long history of classic games, and a lot of bad blood. Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Hawkeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Nice throw, caught for a completion. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Quarterback keeps the football. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Here comes a handoff. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Running out of time in the pocket. Pop over the middle. It's Coleman. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So Iowa's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Hand off to the single back.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Moulton. Crosses the 35. Breaks into the clear. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And And the Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Took contact on the throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Going with the old counter run here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and time now for a wonderful tradition here in Iowa City as the crowd and the players pause to wave and salute the folks watching in the Children's Hospital next to the stadium. You talk to these kids and their families, it means so much to have their courage saluted every game here in Iowa City. We hope the kids can enjoy the rest of the game, and they hope they can give the Hawkeyes some inspiration, perhaps, as we begin the second quarter of play here. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll try to run for the first down. Oh, what a cut, and still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
To throw, it's Lindsey. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Golden Gophers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Trying to catch the defense with the draw. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Hawkeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. In the red area, it's Bolton. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Hawkeyes line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air. It's Lindsey. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And completion makes it second and short. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
It's man-to-man coverage. It's pretty good coverage, but the quarterback puts the ball away from the defender near the sideline where the receiver can go over and make a play.
And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, some edge-of-your-seat moments between the Gophers and Hawkeyes, and there's still 2 quarters to go in the fight for the Floyd of Rosedale. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the fight between Minnesota and Iowa plays out.
And the Golden Gophers Gophers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the handoff. Great cut there. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. And at first down, they go right back to him. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
It's now third down.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Iowa. They are pouring it on now. The momentum really building. Now, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point try coming now.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver grabs it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Quick spin on the run.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7.
That makes the score Iowa 24, Minnesota 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Hand off to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. A play action looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Moulton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Hawkeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down after a short gain there. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter. So Iowa has the big lead here so far. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. And let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And off the fumble recovery, can the offense punch it in? It's 1st and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down and goal. Bootleg looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
How about that, Chris, on third down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit. And this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. And that one straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, guys. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Tracy. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
The Golden Gophers have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Catch made on the right side. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch, Chris. I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through.
That makes the score Iowa 27, Minnesota 14.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the quarterback will take a knee.